Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome to the Block Party, our TTRPG Twitch channel. We stream every Monday and Tuesday and upload our VODs on YouTube channel, which is BP Fun. Welcome to our Stars Without Numbers campaign. It's called The Voyage of the Chonky Whomper. Much protested from most of the party members.
I don't like it.
Not me.
This campaign is every 2 weeks, and on the off weeks we have another campaign also ran by me called the Green Cloak Adventures. Please sure to follow us on all the social medias. Hey Zeus, who are you playing today?
So I'm playing Wex. He's the pilot of the Chonky Whomper. He's also a human. He's a sunblade. He's addicted to sunflower seeds. And for this duration of the campaign, I shall be chewing sunflower seeds, as you would expect.
Voices, who are you playing today?
Hello there, my name is Lachlan McKinney. I play a human psychic from the world of Zuna, which we're about to be landing on. And I'm really pale, and I came from an ice planet, and I don't know what the sun is.
Truth. Tanner, welcome to the party. Who are you playing today?
I'm going to be playing an alien named Raskus. I am going to be the engineer, and I believe it's called professional.
Perfect. And then for all our viewers at home, what is the voice who aren't actually watching the stream?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know that
I
thing
was
we
like,
do?
wait a second. The name's Raskus. I'm going to be working in your engineering deck.
Crikey.
Jeez. I don't know why I signed up to do this every week. Jonathan, welcome to the party. Who are you playing today?
I am Grigory Gogunov. I am human. I am Russian, if you cannot. I am the gunner of this ship. I have no family. I am kind of lonely. I came here to help make amends for past mistakes. It's fine. We're all good here.
You want to be my slave?
Oh,
We already have.
It's not
right
that bad.
off the bat.
It's not that
Good
bad.
God, Captain, what the hell?
It's a good gig. I'm saying Raskus likes it. It's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
You get off in 10 missions. It's not that bad.
Well, I get off
But
quite
I'm not
often,
in
but
No, I
this
was
mission-
about to say, that it's not 10 missions for Raskus.
every
And-
mission.
That is true. And then I am the GM or Space Master for this game.
Space Master.
I don't know why I agreed to do this, but it's a fun cast at least. I voice all the characters that nobody really cares about, and I get to tell recaps. So that's the best part of my job. I look
Hey,
forward to it every week.
We care about Jim, the police officer, okay? We care about him. Just know that, JT. We care about him, Ben.
I do. We bonded. I gave him a mom's recipe. That's what I'm saying.
I just want you to remember that because, we'll get over that in a minute. So last week, what we did is we accepted a mission from Raskus's ex-lover, a Dr. Bennett, and we needed to pick up a package on Earth 2. So party went in and got the package, and nothing went wrong at all, I promise.
Smooth sailing.
And they had to deal with some police officers who had some questions, one of which was named, what was it, Voices?
Jim?
Jim, your friend.
That's fun.
And we moved on. We got out of that situation. We're headed back to Zuna. But you did pick up a traveler. Does anybody remember the traveler's name?
Oh my
Helped you get off planet?
gosh, I don't actually.
Wow.
I mean, Raskus would know. That's the guy he gave a favor to.
Yeah, that's his name is Kim.
Nope. Caleb Rose. Very close.
Yes. Well, we call him Kim as a joke, long-winded joke
I'll
that
call
I
him
don't
Kim,
like
that's for sure.
telling. Yeah, we don't have the time for me to explain, but with Kim, like if I was with him alone and said it, then he'd know.
Oh, it's like a secret name.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an inside joke.
Question:
Perfect.
Is Caleb with a C or with a K?
You
With
know,
a
you'd
C.
have to ask him because that's
C.
like his decision to tell you.
And then if you look on the map,
Oh my
our
gosh.
good boy
Whoa.
Caleb.
This is
torch and
Caleb.
all.
It's just right in the middle.
Yeah.
The giant human in space.
He's actually Galactus.
That's the big
just
bad.
a fun fact.
You gotta fight him.
Watch this guy
Alright.
be like the main bad guy.
Good old Caleb Rose.
That's how they're always introduced in the beginning.
Like Makarov.
So we're actually not going to zoom in on the party first.
Oh.
We're going to zoom back in on an undisclosed location. We start this episode with a tight pan on a camera, one of those security cameras on the wall with the little black orbs, and it's hanging from the ceiling by its wires and some sparks are flicking. And then we zoom out, everything's black and white. And as the camera pans around, you realize we're back in the hotel that the party left about a week ago. And there is a very big muscular guy standing outside the room, which I will show on the screen.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh,
I
not
would
to
not
scale.
want-
Come on.
I would not want to mess
That
with
is
this
a
guy.
unit.
He's just standing up very casually. He's got a P90 by his side.
Casual. Oh, okay.
As you do with your P90, casually stand in the hallway.
Casually stand there, yeah.
Raskus
And
stands out with his P90 out all the time.
No, you don't. It's more angry than casual.
The camera zooms into the room, and we see what looks to be two police officers who are currently tied up in a chair. And they might or might not be our boys from last episode. Standing in front of them in a very nice suit, however, no weapons, is the person who I now will show.
The hell?
He's got like one of those little arm sleeves, and can't hear we don't have any audio. And they talk for a little while, and then the color bleeds in so we can see the bright reds on their suits. And you hear, oh, well, that's unfortunate. So I guess they went off planet then. And we hear our good old country cowboy cops. Oh, yeah, that's why I don't know why you're investigating this. We barely even talked to him. I mean, we even called the DMV and got him off. He shakes his head and goes, thank you, that was very valuable information. And he takes a couple steps out and he looks at the big guy and he goes, please let them go home. And then big guy walks in and you can just see the muzzle fire into the room as we cut back to the ship as like sparks are flying off of the landing equipment.
No.
And we are now in Zuna.
That's a traumatic way to start that.
Yep.
Well, we wouldn't know anything.
Lachlan just goes up to the captain. He's like, man, you know, those two police officers we met, they are fantastic people. I hope they live a long and happy and very prosperous life.
Yeah, you know, I gave one of them my mama's recipe for some fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. You're gonna let me know how it goes once we land.
So let's talk about Zuna real quick, so everyone gets an
That's where I
idea.
came
picture
from.
ahead.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the highest tech level in this sector.
Blade Runner.
It's one of 3 tech level 5 planets. They're responsible for building the Golden Armada, which is the powerhouse of the space. It's a complete ice planet, so they've built basically tower cities above the ice to be able to maintain. Surface level of the planet is very dangerous. Not very many people live on surface. Most people live in these pretty sickly cloud cities.
Actually, that reminds me of Altered Carbon, actually.
Yep.
Very similar. Thanks to AI art. All right, so we zoom in on the party as y'all walk off the ship. Caleb, unless y'all are going to do anything, this is his stop, so he's going to get off and leave.
I'm getting them off.
Okay, perfect. Hey, by the way, Mr. Wex,
Yeah.
when do you turn your comm pad on?
Oh gosh. I probably turn it on like as soon as we get into range where I could start picking up signals. I'll turn it on.
Yeah, so immediately you just get flooded with just at least 100
By golly,
from the
gee.
Dropbox.
What the hell? Alright, so I
And
open
it's
up.
all the calendar pictures from Roscus.
Oh my god. Raskus!
Yes, boss. What do you need?
Come here. I'm gonna talk to you for a second.
Raskus will walk over and then realize he never understood. He didn't realize until now that Wex is not as big as he remembers, and he's standing over Wex with like a confused look.
Come down here. Come down here for a second.
Are we? He'll look to be like, are we right in public? Are you? No.
Just come here. I gotta tell you something.
Well, yes. What do you need?
As soon as he gets down, I like bop him on the head. And I'm like, can you explain to me why in the hell I got all these nudes flooding in onto my cellular device?
Are you a part of like a subscription service or something? I don't know what you do with
No,
your time.
Raskus. These are your nudes. I like spit sunflower seed on the floor.
So at about that time, though, you get a smiley face, and you're very confused as to where that smiley face came from. And then you look over. I was the one that sent those. Lachlan sent every one of those, and now you realize that Lachlan has access to everyone's phone.
So
Why you are the one that must have subscribed to my thing? Like it's more of a user error.
listen, Raskus.
What
you do on your free time?
I'm indebted to you, so I could have given you like a code, and maybe it would have been cheaper for you if you needed one. I didn't know that you swung that way. I got with the seeds. You spit a lot. I get it now. All right.
Lachlan walks up and just goes, "Oh, Captain, yeah, while we were up there, I signed you up for Raskus's solar fans. So you'll be getting those consistently for a little while. I decided it was cheaper for you to do a whole year's worth. So you got a year's worth, and it was like 30%.
In monthly payments.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he he told me about the situation. I didn't want, but I knew you would.
I didn't think you would. I didn't know he was asking for you.
Lachlan, you might come here real quick. I gotta show you something.
No, I saw what you did to Raskus. I'm gonna show you over here. Thank you, though.
I freaking I take my imaginary hat and I slam it on the ground, and I'm like, I don't want you boys' nudes on my phone.
Well, you might not. But I got in your head, and I saw some of those dreams, sir.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're welcome. I know.
First of all, that wasn't a male.
I'm going to keep this relationship professional, Kip.
So on that note, we flip to... Jonathan, would you say your character would be in a bar at this point?
Oh, can we definitely do a space bar?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we come in on like a smoky, dark bar, and explain what your character looks like. Oh, perfect, even a drink.
So, he's got handlebar mustache. He's like a typical Russian mafia guy. Slick back hair. I don't know if you pull up his little thingy.
Yeah, I will.
He wears like almost looks like one of those like jackets that you would wear when you're like a pilot of something. Almost like a leathery with like a little.
That sounds like Stalin.
Furish sort of bit.
Like a biker jacket?
Kind of.
Okay. Is it more like a bomber jacket?
Yeah, bomber jacket. That's the word.
Okay.
Oh no.
He always wears that underneath the tank top. So if like things get hairy, he takes off his jacket. He's got his tank top underneath. Typical Russian mobster.
And what are you doing in the bar right now?
He's just sitting right at the counter, so he has immediate access.
Is he just by himself?
Oh,
has he made
always.
friends? Okay.
All the time.
So you hear your phone go off. And who in the party would have texted him that y'all have landed on Zuna?
Zeus.
Probably. Zeus would?
I'm assuming, or you, but definitely not.
I was literally thinking it's either me or Lachlan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pick between the two of you. Who's got the better relationship?
I'd say I'd probably.
Okay. So you get a text from Wex, and it just says landed. What would you like
It's
to do?
time for me to go. I shall finish my drink and leave.
A little pastor sip there.
Okay. Bartender nods, grabs your drink when you're done with it. And then you head to, I'm guessing, the ship?
Yeah. He's straight there. He's like a no frills type dude. He's just point A, point B.
Oh, good.
How do you
You're
get
not
around?
gonna get along.
Are you are you a walking kind of person? Do you like get a
Are you in a
scooter,
wheelchair?
space bird bike,
Oh,
You in a
a
wheelchair?
taxi?
If it's within like
His
a
nickname's
20-minute
Joe.
walk, you'd walk. Anything further, you'd probably get a taxi or a bus or
do you have a
whatever
strut or
region
do
has.
you just sprint?
It's like a fast walk. Like with
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you probably would have. I mean, this was predetermined, so you're probably within like 10 minutes, 10
Oh,
minute
yeah,
bar.
he'd walk without a doubt.
Okay,
He's gotta get his steps in.
perfect.
Especially
So
when you're on
you,
that
show,
show.
It's self-conscious. I respect it. I respect it.
so you show up about the time they're done arguing about the solar fans.
Cancel my
Done, or we're
subscription.
just- You can't. The bundle is one and done. You're gonna have to wait.
What did I miss?
I'm learning a lot about the
You know,
captain,
I-
but unfortunately,
I
I
don't want to
just cannot.
I don't
pursue,
want to
but-
know. He's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Who are you?
I'm Gregory. You
Oh.
know me, my friend.
This is
Do I?
Listen, Raskin. This is like the 5th time we've had to go through this stunt. Okay, I don't know
I don't
why
know.
every
All you
single
humans
time
gotta
he
smell the
pops
same.
up. Look, listen, that's just racist.
Understand.
All
I'm
right,
hanging the back. I don't talk to people much. I get it, but
we literally have different accents. All right, we all sound. I have green hair. Okay, we all don't even look the
Usually,
same.
dogs just have darker, like deeper box and like more higher pitched box, but it kind of is the same for y'all.
What's wrong with you?
Did he just racistly say all humans sound the same?
Yeah,
That's what he
Yes.
did? Okay, I was just making sure. Like, I was like...
I feel like
Well,
all.
it's not
alien way.
racist.
I feel like
I'm
all 3 of us
xenophobic.
are just gonna look at him, just like, you know,
Yeah.
like, what did he just say?
But if you want to spend time personally one-on-one and explain to me,
All right, so we got a mission we got to complete.
God, yeah, I'll just step in. I'll be in the back of the group.
Yeah, you do that. You
I
do that.
prefer. Thank you.
Raskus will just gonna rotate to the to the back, standing behind Wax.
Actually, Raskus, aren't we going to deliver the package to your lover?
No, you don't know that. I'm the one that knows that. We've kept all that
I thought that was
information from you.
revealed. I thought that was revealed.
I don't think so. No, he told me that in the stairwell while I was getting really, really hot, remember? Yeah.
Okay, so, oh yeah.
Some
Yeah.
might say hot and bothered.
I was very hot and bothered. Like, separately. Hot, and I was very bothered.
Raskus, aren't we delivering this to your friend, your colleague, or something like that?
Lachlan looks at him.
Yes, I got the case is here. You'll like turn around and it'll have it be resting up against the wall.
All right, let's just get a move on then. You know where we're going, right?
Move, yeah, but usually you are the one that leads the group.
We'll change things up today. Go ahead and take the lead this time, buddy.
Yeah, it feels like a trap, but all right. And he'll pick up the box and start walking towards the building.
Yeah, so it's like an hour away. So
We're gonna drive. We're not walking.
we're gonna rent a car.
Do
Yeah.
you guys want to get a cab? It's a bit of a walk.
Well, considering the size of you and the mysterious package and the number of us, I don't think a cab's gonna do. Let's just get ourselves another X-Haul.
How about a bus?
No.
They're
No.
the quickest thing here. They're like trains.
Then why don't we just get on a train?
Because they don't have trains, because they have buses. Come on, keep up, Wix.
Sorry, I forgot.
There is certain like the train on the way here. Like
Yes.
side train.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, and we don't. The trains are way more expensive than what we're doing, and all we're getting is a cake. So we can get a ticket. There's 4 of us. We can grab it, get on the bus, and we'll be there in lickety split.
Would we not need 4 tickets? 4 tickets, ticket per person? No.
I would also say probably the X-Haul is the best option because 4 of us carrying a mysterious package and getting onto public transport is definitely not the option I would like to take.
As they're talking,
In
I'm
getting
looking up
us
the
where we-
nearest X-Haul on my combat. I'm like, what the fuck is this
Yeah,
X-Haul?
there's definitely one in the
If
shipping
you want
bay.
to give us
Like,
trouble, I can take them. It's fine.
Okay, while they're still talking, I'm over there getting the X-Haul. I'm like, all right, let me just get that one over there.
yeah, so it's not even a person interaction. It's just like a kiosk. You like walk up to it. You put in like
I'm just saying
40
it out loud.
credits.
I'm gonna get that one right there.
It's just like, what size do you need? And then it spits out keys and tell you see where the vehicle is.
It's like
It's like
Carvana
the
with
older
the
people that
elevator.
don't pretend it's a
It's
touchscreen.
exactly. But instead of Carvana, how you can see all the vehicles, it's under, and it just spits a car out.
Like spits it out, like it bounces, and you hear like it bottoms out.
It's grab. So like it bottoms out, and then like.
Oh, sick.
All right, boys, we got ourselves next hall. Get your asses in
Oh,
here.
what? She's so fast, isn't he, guys? And then he'll start walking towards the truck.
I'm like, Rascal, this is coming out of your wages.
Yeah, well, don't really have a wage, so
I know.
get fucked.
I'm the one who just finished it,
And,
remember?
He'll throw the case onto the back of the truck and then climb into the back.
Now, you're gonna climb into the back, okay?
Yeah.
Because once again, we've determined in-game lore.
It's three
that,
seats.
It's 3 seats,
Raskus knows that he's gonna go in the back.
and it's a bench seat up front. So
I'm probably driving this time too. I got the window down and everything, so I can spit my seeds out.
instead of spinning them over,
Exactly.
Good.
See, my guy'd be in the middle, so it's just this big Russian guy in between two people completely crammed there, just deadpan staring forward. Like,
Actually,
what
no.
is-
Have voices in the middle because he's the tiny one.
That
That's
makes
true.
sense. That would make sense.
Wait, how tall is Grig?
Like 6 foot, 6'2".
Oh my
He's a
God.
tall guy.
I'm
No.
6'2". Let's go.
You're ridiculous. I'm literally falling in at 5'9". I'm like, I'm crawling over you two. Like,
Whose
He's
kid
a
is
buff
this?
On top. So he's not just tall. He's tall and muscular.
oh, okay.
And
I like the way
I'm
everybody
like-
in the party is 6'2" plus, except for you.
So it's just like,
And of course, you're the Irish dude, like a little leprechaun.
yes, 1000%. Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm driving over to the doctor.
Perfect. So we're gonna actually. So the doctor is a professor. He studies all sorts of aliens. This is kind of what the college is about. It's like the history. Basically, that's what they study. Also, it's science labs. It's a college. Jonathan, how about you explain to me what this college looks like?
So
What does the university look like?
university, because we're on like an icy sort of planet, so they kind of have that incorporated into the architecture on the bottom, but it's all metal, even though it's meant to represent like a
Yeah, 'cause it's a
an
sky
icy
city.
sort of look. Yeah. So they have that built up into like a tower on each corner, connecting across, and like little ice throughout, dangling down.
Dangling.
So it's kind of like Disney World when you go to like each different like attraction, like area, like the zones, where you're like, oh, I'm in Star Wars now. Like it's just
Exactly.
the architecture. Perfect. Yeah, so you pull into like, I guess the main courtyard, and you would know that Dr. Beckett studies like he's got a hall, so it's like Hall 54.
Would the rest of the party know that, or is it just me?
It would just be you. Well,
Okay.
no, I guess, no, actually, it wouldn't have even come through the texts.
No.
Well, Okay.
Are we parked? Are we parking?
I'm assuming
Parking.
we're parking, yeah.
since
Okay.
since I'm from this planet, do I have any understanding of that though?
You've been
Would
here
I have
before.
gone? Okay,
You probably know the
I just
building, but you
don't.
probably don't know where he is.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's probably like 100 professors here.
Gotcha.
If I tell you the room number, you could probably go.
Probably.
You just don't know where.
Yeah, did you
Lachlan?
come to school here?
No. I didn't go to well, I went to Officers Academy.
He didn't go to school.
That was what I did. I went to Officers Academy and Mercenary School, so
So you were doing your civic duty like all good people should do from Zuna.
I don't know if we'd call it civic duty. I was doing some
That's what they
civic,
would
but not
call it.
civilized.
That's what's on the
civic, but not
billboards.
civilized. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Well,
very
you
much.
were-
I was
you
in,
sang the anthem every time you woke up here. So
I was in some darker stuff on the side of Zuna.
So is Zuna a planet that like forces like 2 to 4 years of military, or is it a volunteer base?
No, it is a volunteer base, and mostly with Zuna, because of like the area and stuff, they really push for pilots. Like, a lot of times it's pilots. And if you're not a pilot, then you get to navigation. Like, most pilots and navs come out of Zuna because of how the cities are structured.
Yeah, and you're kind of a double bonus for them because you're a psychic as well. So
Yeah.
like those are super helpful on big space fleets for combat.
It led me down a very long rabbit hole.
Perfect. All right, so we're getting the package going to the lecture hall 54.
Yeah, Raskus is.
If the group gets out of the U or the X hall, you probably notice that Raskus is still sitting in the back with the case, and he's kind of just fidgeting with his hands.
So I'm gonna go around and just like grab the case with one hand and like put my hand on my sidearm with the other. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
So just so you know,
Stand here.
Did I
just
just
so you
crawl
know-
over him?
it's like
No, I literally shove you out of the way because you don't move.
so just so you know, it's everyone's said it's a package, but for your understanding, because you weren't here for last session,
It's a chest.
yeah, it's like 6 feet. It's 6 feet long, cargo crate.
How like is it 6 feet by 6 feet or is it 6
No.
feet? Can I put it under one arm?
It's like 4 feet. It's like 4 feet across and then 6.
Is it a small? Can I hold it like this where I'm like
Yeah, yeah.
shoved under my? That's how I'm holding it in.
Yeah, especially for you, because I let Wex pull it by himself, and you're much stronger than Wex.
Well, I
one
wouldn't
arm,
say
I got the
pull.
whole
I was
thing.
really struggling with it. Let's be honest. Like I was
Yeah,
dragging
that
on
was
the
funny.
floor.
Yeah.
I'm probably like really stunned to see him carry. I'm like, the hell?
Up until now, I've been the only one that was able to carry.
Yeah.
Hey, I can carry it. It's just, I'm short and it's awkward.
Yeah,
Okay. I kept hitting my heels.
Just wobbling.
It's not like an extreme weight either. I mean, it's probably like 100 pounds, so it's heavy.
Why?
But it's really difficult. But I mean, you're what, 6'3", 6'4", isn't that what you said?
Hey, I'm a big guy.
Yeah, you manhandle it.
Easily.
How big is Raskus again? How tall is Raskus?
Raskus, I just looked up because he's based off a certain alien species. I looked at
Okay.
their base height. I didn't realize how tall they were. They're 6'7". So Raskus is massive. I didn't realize how big he was until I
Not
was
that
looking
much
at-
taller than us, then. I mean,
But Raskus is like an athletic build because you don't have a whole lot of strength, right? Your
Who,
dex
me?
base. Yeah.
No, I have. I believe I have 15.
Oh, you are strong.
yeah,
I'm a
I remember that
14
from
strength.
last episode. He's pretty strong.
Yeah. Because me and him,
Oh, yeah,
because
you
I'm
do.
a 14 strength and he's a 15 strength, so yeah.
I'm 13.
I just rolled really good.
Rolled really good.
Okay.
Is that lucky?
All right.
What's
False,
JT 20?
false allegations.
20 per roll.
Yes.
You should see JT
All right.
in a cop.
We are rolling into the hall.
You can kind of see Raskus is hanging a little, like, kind of lagging behind. He's looking a little nervous, which is not very
Lachlan-
common.
Yeah.
I got a
And
question.
Lachlan is probably
Wex,
checking
Are
him
you
out.
in a wheelchair or is that picture
No.
just the wheelchair?
No one's in the wheelchair in this
Yeah.
campaign. Okay.
Not
I
yet.
do have a campaign.
The
where
whole
he's
time in my head, you've just been in a wheelchair. I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
How does he do
It's
the little
canon.
foot pedals?
It's canon. It's canon. No, I'm kidding.
Man, it would be a shame if I hit you with a laser pistol in the back.
Oh. But you gotta have it like really stupid, like like from X-Men First Class, where it's like somebody deflected it off of a mirror and it hits him in the back.
I'll accidentally whack him with a huge crate and knock him down some stairs. My bad.
He tripped. Yeah, it's like a really simple injury that he like fell down the stairs and now he's just paralyzed.
He like slipped getting out of the car because of how tall he is. He just landed on the bottom.
He's like lower vertebrae.
So y'all wind through the halls. What is this, Zeus? What's the name of this place?
Shit. I was not prepared. I would probably say the University of Technological Advances on Zuna.
Perfect. On Zoom.
You're gonna say the University of Texas.
No, this is
Wrong
a gun
planet.
It's the University of Texas in Zuna, so UTIZ.
Every planet has a Texas.
It's just
Every planet
UTI.
needs a Texas.
Oh, so does that mean Earth 2 has one of these?
Yes,
Are there
but
multiple?
it's on
Oh, yeah.
Texas or on Earth too.
No, it's in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
Yeah, once you're on Earth 2, they're not even shy about it. Just everything is Texas.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
that's
Do
why
they
the
have
nickname is
Space
Space
Whataburger?
Texas. Space Burger.
Space.
No, that's what we have. Like that's what the ship is called. We
So
shoot out the
is that when
back.
the ship's painted orange and yellow?
Yes.
No, please.
Yep.
Don't.
Canon.
No, no. That's what happens when you open up the burger side. It's just a bunch of orange and white or whatever. the colors
Yes. Oh, just for Jonathan. When we're in space travel, we sell burgers out the back.
We?
Yeah, it's me and Raskus.
are. Yeah, it ain't me. I didn't know for a while, and I'm upset about it.
No, we were doing it quietly behind Wex's back and just a lot like allocating funds that he didn't know where they came from.
Now, I will say y'all had a bad experience with the last time you cooked.
Yes. Yeah.
Caleb was
I
not
made-
impressed.
Dude,
No.
straight bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So
we?
y'all walking...
Oh,
Go ahead,
okay.
Rick.
Sorry. No, I was gonna ask. Did we leave the person we smuggled here on the ship?
Oh, he
Or-
went to
he
go do
left.
his thing. Yeah.
Okay.
He
Okay.
did.
Just want to make sure.
All we had to do was
So
smuggle
y'all-
him there.
Yeah, that's all he needed. He's got paperwork for this planet.
Cool.
Whether it's legit or not.
Mm-hmm.
Not our problem.
Doesn't matter now.
Nope.
So you walk into the fairly empty lecture hall, and there's a man sitting behind a counter doing paperwork.
Excuse me.
Hey,
He looks up, he's got a cup of coffee, and he's like, "Oh, y'all lost students, or?"
not necessarily. I mean, I've been lost in here before, but it's.
Oh, as soon as I didn't realize you were in the room, I thought you were lagging behind. As soon as he sees you, he goes, "Oh, Raskus, how are you doing?"
It's good to see you, Hayden. Would you mind coming over here? And he like does like an open hug kind of thing.
Wait, I don't think this is Hayden.
Is this Hayden?
Yeah, that's Hayden.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Do you think I'm just gonna hug like a random?
No, I didn't realize
walking
we
around,
walked
"I would
into
like
the
to hug
office.
you."
Hayden looks.
I thought it was
very
like a
millennial.
receptionist. So I was just like, oh, hello.
No, you're in the lecture hall,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and he's sitting
Gotcha.
behind his desk in the lecture hall.
It's been great, Hayden. How have you been?
Oh, it's been very good. Who are
Busy?
these people?
Oh,
This
These
is for
are
you,
my
I
new-
believe. I'm just gonna slam it down on his
Oh my
desk, like knock everything off. Just,
All the grading
Boom.
papers.
you will.
yes. These are my new coworkers. This
It's
is
like-
Wex. He's my captain.
Boy.
Locke. Right,
Len.
let's Locke.
Just
Black.
yeah, just this lock.
Black.
Yeah, go by lock. It's a lot easier.
This is Whitey, and then over there is the one that smells a little different.
That's Greg. That's Greg.
Yes, Greg. Yes.
Come on, it's like the fifth time. Every single time. I swear.
He's fine. He's fine. I am used to it. He's fine.
We'll get. He'll learn your name one day. I promise.
Dr.
I hope
Bennett
not,
picks up
honestly.
his coffee, and he goes, "Well, I appreciate y'all doing this mission. I think I owe you some money."
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So he goes back
thank
over
you.
to his desk and the crates on top of it. He opens the drawer and pulls out a cred stick. It's basically a USB. And he goes, I to be honest with you, I didn't know I was splitting it amongst a lot of people, but I'm sure y'all can figure out the split. And hands it over to Raskus.
Yes, I'll make sure that it gets to the right hands. And he's putting it in his one of his
As
pouches.
you do, I'm gonna grab it from you and just no,
I was literally gonna be
reach
like,
right out and hold
be
it.
like Raskus, my hands. Like,
Well, so he takes it out and he goes, it's not mine anymore. Is there anything else we could maybe help you with?
Well,
Hey.
before we get to that, you said this is your new crew?
Yes. Yes,
Well,
I
that's good
actually
news.
quit working with my other crew. I stopped doing jobs.
you quit?
there. Yeah, it's really the contract got a little. I told them I couldn't handle it, so I joined a new.
I leaned down to Lachlan and I'm like, what is he lying about for? Like,
There's like a really awkward like silence.
I'm like, oh, you smell like sunflower seeds.
Are you like allergic?
I'm like,
No, it's just like that smell is like, like.
here, you want some? I still got my bag on.
No, I am very okay. I don't need any of that. Nope.
Where are
I
you,
just
are you just
put
putting
my
them on the
hand.
ground, or do you have a
Just
cup?
shows his
No,
hand
he's
out
got a
to
spit
buy the
cup with him.
sunflower seed bag and just looks at you.
I always have a spit cup with me, but when I'm outside, like I just spit it out because no need to fill this thing up when I don't need to. Circle
This is
of
like a
life.
sky city. This is a sky city.
Yeah, so just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing like the penny off the Empire State Building. There are millions of people dying.
You are
Hey,
air
from you.
striking.
All I'm saying is, I'm not littering. It's not going on the ground.
People down there, they're like, why is it raining? I swear it's raining. It's raining. I know it.
Timmy
The guy looks up to see the rain hits him right in the eye.
Oh gosh. Why is it salty? Like,
It's
I
like
see
a
wet.
needler from Halo. It just like pins someone to the ground.
But yes, this is my new team that I'm working with.
He like sits back like on the desk and like the crate kind of. He's like, "Oh, I was not aware that. Well, that you could go to New Crew. So, does that mean you could just leave?"
He is not free. That is what you are
No,
asking.
Are you still a
kinda like
slave?
the old-
There's a sigh.
we call it an interred servant.
Yes, they call it. Yeah, it's.
Willingly doing it without his consent.
He's.
Yep.
I mean, he is off in like 9 more missions now after this. So I mean,
You forgot the zero.
9 more missions.
19 more missions.
90.
900 maybe?
No, just not.
Something
just-
along those lines.
I can't remember. He's off in a
Hey,
few of them though.
it's just not. It's just not. It's just not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
9 more.
We
Not-
done here?
not like
Like-
it wasn't like last time, man. It's only 9 this time because it's on. I got it on paper. They didn't just lie to me like they did.
Can I see that paper perhaps?
It's
No.
probably on the ship. Like,
No.
Dr. Bennett's like gets up off the side of the desk and goes, "Well, I very much appreciate you bringing this to me. It's actually for a colleague of mine. I believe he's also looking to hire a crew if you would like to. I hear he's
Yep.
paying quite well."
well, how much
Yep.
we talking?
Well, I don't know all the details. He's not
Rasky
close
kind
to
of like
them.
shoulders Wex. I was like, how much is it? It's like, dude, we need it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, if you're offering them, I'm not gonna deny them. I'll gladly take
Yeah.
them.
Well, I'll send you to him. I'm sure he would be happy. From what I understand, he's paying something like 50,000 or so credits.
Oh yeah, that's already enough.
I do believe, if I understand how Rasky's troops normally go, that y'all have a big ship with lots of guns and
Oh,
whatnot.
Yes, lots of guns.
I wouldn't say a
Lots.
lot.
I don't know about lots of
Kind of
guns.
intimidating.
We have
actually.
them.
Even the name.
It's a small amount of guns.
We literally have
So
one
how-
gun.
He also needs protection, and I know normally Rasky runs with people with, 10 to 15 people on ship.
I'm
So
sorry.
I
Can
don't know
we-
where
can we-
Raskas use protection.
Can we time out? Why are you calling him Rasky?
Yeah, I like that, Rasky.
It's
Oh,
It's more-
I apologize. It's like a pet name.
Are you guys close?
you could say it. Yeah, I've run a couple missions with Doctor here.
We could always use a doctor on our ship. I mean,
You know,
This Greg
I
is
would
completely.
love that, honestly. If the sitting behind this desk is horrid sometimes.
It's not like a necessary thing.
I mean,
Oh, we're always hiring.
We
Well,
are.
we're not hiring.
We're not.
We're all in
Well, I
debt.
do know a lot about aliens.
Oh, you know what? That's
So-
great because in case he gets injured and you're a doctor, like you can
I
even
don't-
take
I don't
care of
get
him. Because I know. God bless my sweet soul. I don't know how to take care of no alien.
Well, I'm actually not that kind of doctor. I'm a xenoarchaeologist, so I, discover very fascinating finds throughout all
I'm sorry.
the
Can
planets.
you say that in English for me? What? You're a what now?
It studies alien anatomy.
Oh,
And weapons and sculptures
Oh,
and
yeah.
pottery and
Anything alien culture.
we might have to consider letting you on. But I mean, we're always looking for someone to help out with our debt. You know what I'm saying?
oh, you don't own your ship?
So yeah, about
Rasmus
that,
kinda
about
like
the
hand on
new
his
job
face.
that we can possibly get. Where's the contact information?
Oh,
And then
yes.
Lachlan will put the data pad down for him to put in the information.
Oh yes, he's only a couple holds down. I'm sure he will be happy. You just need to text him, and he puts the number in, and he goes, "His name is Dr. James L. Wellness, and I'm sure he would be, well, very excited to get somebody who has a ship who could take him with such good contacts."
Perfect.
I believe he wants to go to some planet. He's doing research on some alien species or something.
Well, why
Actually, if you want to take this box, it's for him actually. I'm just kind of a subcontractor.
He's gonna very disappointed pick up the box and put it back under his shoulder, but just leave everything still off the table.
It was James L. Wellness.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
After Grigori picks the box up, Rastus kind of leans forward and tries to rearrange stuff on the desk to make it look a little bit.
When you say,
as I turn around, it re-knocks it all off.
the wind, some pins fall. Wex, when you say, "Oh, if it's about aliens, you should come along," there's like an awkward look on Dr. Bennett's face, and he goes, "No, he's studying small, weird aliens. I'm more interested in the big, muscular ones."
Rastus will crack a smile as he's standing next to Wex.
I mean, ain't aliens just aliens? I mean, they're all.
No,
that
that
got to
is
study, right?
incredibly racist.
Yeah, that's actually kind of bigoted of you, Wix.
Hey, Raskus, how about
You
you
think-
shut
are
your
you saying all
pie hole?
aliens say
Didn't you call
anything?
us dogs earlier? I'm pretty sure
Said
you called
your
us
son's
dogs
the same?
earlier.
In fact, honestly, the
way-
aliens Dr. Wellness studies are more like animals, not so much aliens. I mean, they don't, as far as I can tell, don't have intelligence. He seems to
Yes.
think so, but
That seems kind of racist if you ask me.
I thought you said Aryans, and I was like, I was like, wow, you went that route. Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, this dude's got like a swastika. Like,
No,
backwards
they don't-
swastika.
Last name is not
you,
Wellness.
It's Hitler.
oh my gosh.
He's actually a painter.
He paints you like one of those Zuna girls, isn't he?
All right, well,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go see what this boy wants, and I'm gonna get ourselves paid. I appreciate you. I mean, if you need any other services, delivery packages or anything, feel free to let us know. I'm Lachlan here, and a lot of communication, so you'll be just reach
You
out.
can
to
always
him.
just contact me personally.
or
as
just
well.
Lachlan. I mean, he's the guy that handles our communications.
Or me. Rastus just kind of like maintains eye contact with Wex. He's or me. I work just as fine.
I like awkwardly pat his shoulder and be like, "Or Lachlan."
That's my chat. Can you stop?
This is a weird situation. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave now.
He's gonna usher. Okay, but real quick, before as everyone else is walking out, Lachlan turns back around and he goes over and he hands him a little QR chip and just goes, just in case you ever get missing of the old Rasky. And he's like, we're running a special promotion right now, 30% off if you do a whole year on solar fans. And he just slides it over and he goes, I'm kind of his manager, and then just walks out.
Look, get away from him!
No, it's okay. We have a new subscriber.
Ah! Then he walks out the door.
so Dr. Bennett has a cup of coffee in one hand and the data chip in his other, and he's like, I guess thanks.
He's like, if you order now, you get a whole calendar. It's really great.
I hate it.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta have fun with it.
I hate it.
It's good. It's good.
I hate solar fans.
As we're walking out of the
I'm making the
thing,
logo so fast.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's gonna be solar fans in the same font, but the O is a sun.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm on the same
I
page.
got you. I got
Same
you.
page.
Kill me, please.
And if the stars align, you get a special deal.
Every eclipse is just
Every-
3 butt pics.
So as y'all
Okay.
are walking to James L. Wellness, you
Then I'll-
you get your and you look down at your compad, and
I'm so
yeah,
confused.
as the manager, you got a notification. You do have a new subscriber.
I'm being pimped out as a slave.
Hey,
You
Lock,
get-
Lock,
well-
what was that? What, is that about the mission?
It's no.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
I have a new friend, and then he winks at Raskus because, like, Raskus is aware of this.
Congrats on the new friend, man.
I've been trying to get him on that. Thank you.
That's what you don't pay me for.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
It's definitely like the company email he used too. Like,
Oh yeah.
Chompy Whopper at
no,
Space
no,
Mail.
Dr. Bennett at Science and Tech Lab.
Oh.
No, what if it's science? Oh my gosh, no. Never mind.
Alien Anatomy Lover 69.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like somehow the initials of the university are like STI.
It's still the university email. It's like at University of Science, like, but it's Alien Lover.
It's
Like
actually
that, he
UTI.
still has that as his handle. Anyways, so we walk over. We get down the hall into the room.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so this room, it's like an entire hall over. So you have to leave a building and go to another building. This is like a science lab, so a lot of the doors are like locked.
Locked. We can always just kick them in.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you really wanted to get in, this is like a clean facility.
As
so
long as
like
it's
a lot
not
of
car
these
bombs, I'm
labs
cool
are
with it.
clean.
Well, with enough technology in these rooms, I'm pretty sure I can make something.
Car bombs are just the tip of the iceberg.
You're forgetting the main word is bomb. It's not because it's a car. It's just a bomb that's made from a car.
So y'all
A
are
tech
having this.
bomb or a
Yeah,
science bomb.
I could make a desk bomb if it really gave me enough time.
We can make
Y'all
a
are
hall
having this
bomb.
conversation
Yeah.
in the hallway, and students are like avoiding you.
I'm sorry. They're
There's like,
they're
there's like
a little
one kid
special.
that looks at us. There's one kid that looks at us like really scared, and I'm just like, bomb. like just
He's like,
come
I,
out.
s- I see
He,
one
like,
go
drops
to
a
reach
notepad.
nervously for like their compad, grab it, and just kind of crush it in my hand like, you not need to pull anyone. We are fine.
Like,
Everyone-
like college
all of a
students.
sudden, this hall was like not super busy, but you know, a couple students coming down every couple seconds to no one coming down. Like the word is passed all the way down the hall, like get out of the way.
I would like to
Well,
feel
also-
like I'm in front, and then it's Raskus, and then Lachlan, and then in the back is freaking Gregory, and all of this is going on, and I'm just like looking for the room, but also trying to block out the noise everyone's making, and all you just see is them arguing over it, saying bomb, and then someone just crushing the phone behind.
And also, I have my like, cause I'm on Zuna, I have my military hat on and like a majority of my dress blues. So when he says like, "Don't worry about it," and I just turn to him and like, "I am the authority. I am what goes. You are nothing," and just keep walking. And I hit it out of the kid's hand too. Like he crushed it, gave it back, and then I just smacked it on the ground.
Some kid like accidentally like bumps in and like drops a notepad, and his friends
I
like
just
leave
shove
it.
him. So I just shove him into a locker.
Jesus Christ.
Me and Greg high five.
Is there any reactions to Raskus walking the halls? Any stares or anything? Or are they pretty used to it by now?
So this is a pretty high tech level planet. It's aliens like would exist in this area. Plus, you're in a university that literally studies aliens.
Yeah.
So like anywhere in the universe, this is probably the most homey place because it's not like super unlikely you wouldn't run into an alien. It's still like 1 in like 1,000 here, but for the
It's
rest
more
of the
likely
universe, it's
here.
like 1 in a million,
Right.
if not more. So like it's way more likely. So everyone here has probably like spoken to an alien.
Hmm.
At least once.
Good to know.
I mean, they're in a university that studies aliens.
I'm definitely.
Well, I'm just
handing out
curious if they'd be like, oh, "What are you?" And they'd like start like
Aliens
fucking.
again.
They probably would, except
But they are
the
causing
party
problems.
is. Everyone is avoiding the party.
I will say, if we started and I saw anybody that had any interest in Raskus, I definitely gave them a data QR code.
Yeah, there's definitely at least one.
The kid you shoved in the locker, you reopen his hand it to him. Like, by the way,
You break the compad, give him a QR code, and then push him.
There's
Yes.
good deal.
I push him into it and it's in my hand, so he's just like has the QR code in his hand and the broken data pad as it falls.
How am I supposed to watch this?
You'll find a way. It's worth it.
All right. So who's with James?
Yeah.
James L. Wellness.
Yeah.
Dr. James L. Wellness, thank you. He earned that doctorate. That's
Okay,
things with
anyway.
That's things that people with PhDs and doctorates tell you.
I earned
Oh
that.
yeah,
doctorate.
I've heard that. Trust me, I've heard it.
Yeah, so y'all walk into his lab, and he's the only one in there. He's like doing an experiment in the back of the lab.
I'm gonna do the
Excuse me!
exact same thing I did. Walk up to the desk and just slam it down. But this time it's all the lab equipment, so it all was just on the ground.
Yeah, so like some beakers fall over, and he stops what he's doing. He hasn't turned around yet, and he goes, "I've already told you the midterms are final." And he turns around, and he goes,
Us.
like mid like rant, and he goes, "Oh no! Is this my box?
This is for you, yes.
Do not. Oh, you don't understand. The box is very valuable. You could break things inside of it."
Gregory,
If things inside are broken, they are already broken.
Gre-
No one
Gregory.
said fragile on the outside.
Gregory, come here real quick. Come here
You
real
look
quick.
at the bottom of the box, and it's got like a fragile tag that's half ripped off.
It just says our like Igeel, and we're like, where'd it come from?
It's an agile
Also-
box.
Also, when we got there and then he put that up, Lachlan like tried to put his leg up like Captain Morgan, but he realized how short he was, so he like hit the top of his foot on the top, like just on the lip, and then fell forward a little bit, and so now he's like stumbling to catch himself.
Well, and these are like the high lab tables too.
Oh, I
so
know.
they're, like,
Like
it's
he
even, like, worse.
completely overcompensated his amount of flexibility.
Can Raskus catch you from like stumbling?
Yes.
As you go forward, he grabs like the back of your shirt and like catches you.
Okay, and then I fall into embrace.
Oh, lock it. Get up.
Gregory, come here real quick.
Yes.
We'll be right with you, Dr. Wellness.
We
Then we
gotta,
make like a team call.
we gotta talk about how you're handling these customer packages. This is twice in a row. You just slammed it on the desk. I mean, we don't know what's inside that thing. That could have been a bomb for all we know.
My job is to get from point A to point B. It came from point A to point B.
Yes,
I
but
have done my
there's
job.
also a C point, and that C point is the fragility of these packages that we gotta handle. Okay.
Oh, C
Wait,
for
but why
careful,
would
I
that be at the
understand.
very end? Yeah, but see, the problem is it would have to be like
I'll
an
be
8,
careful.
like it'd
No,
have to be
Lachlan,
like
Lachlan,
8.1.
I
Lachlan.
understand. I'd be careful.
I think if we
after.
went like
I put it
like,
down. Now I'm
bullet
careful.
point
Will not touch
thing.
it. It's okay.
That's
But see, that's the problem. Is if you say that it's C, then once he gets from A to B and puts it down, then C is when he's careful. So
I
you
think
can
so
say it's an
sometimes people get
8.1.
brain.
So I
Or
can
like an
pick it up,
A, like a capital A point,
Yeah.
lowercase a.
A,
So pick
A,
it up.
and
carry carefully,
Eight.
and throw on table.
yes.
I need to rephrase what I said there.
You know what? No, a capital A and then lowercase
Lowercase.
a and then a lowercase b. So you get it to
Yeah.
point A, but then it's lowercase b. Does that make sense?
And then C is the payment part.
Wait a second.
At this point, he's just looking between you two, so he's just like prying open the top of the box trying to see. Look, it's not broken.
Okay, guys, it's the
This is
whole
radioactive.
duration. The whole duration of the mission with these boxes, you gotta be fragile with it. Okay, there's no C
Fine,
point
fine.
anymore. No
I'm
capital.
gonna pick up
no
the
lower
box and
letters.
just like throw it at you. Like you can carry then.
It was already
You
on
catch
the
it.
table.
Look-
What was the point of?
But I put. You said I did not put it down well. You said I put it down too.
Watch this, watch
hard.
this.
So I
Dr.
did for you.
Wellness, like when you start to touch the package, he's like, no.
See, package delivered. We don't touch it again. All right, just leave it alone.
Is that D or is that
A, B, C.
Does that
See,
come-
careful.
oh,
Do not
it
touch
go-
it.
no,
That's what
it's
they
C
said. You said
before,
no.
right?
I swear, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Dr. Wellness, I apologize.
Wait a second. Is your name actually Dr. Wellness?
Yes, it is.
Good God, that was a hammer on the nail, really. Is your parents like, what's your dad do?
He's dead.
Hey, what did he do?
I don't
Well,
know.
as
He's bum. He left when I was young.
Maybe he's not dead. Would you like us
That
to
might have
find him for
affected
you?
your wellness.
For a small fee, I can find
Ah.
someone who looks like him.
Okay,
Let's somebody who looks like him.
Okay, let's take a break here, you guys. All right, Dr. Wellness. Dr. Bennett sent us over to deliver this package to you. He says that you might have had a job for us, taking you to a planet. You might need some protection. Is that correct?
To find his
About
father
how
next
old
time.
he is. Wait, about how old is he?
He's like late 50s.
Oh,
He
I'm like,
looks.
okay.
He looks around.
He's like
at the
10 years
party.
younger than me. 10 years older than me.
I was like younger. You're like 60, so you're geriatric.
Like an old man. Are you calm?
I can't see unless the letters are bigger.
Update it.
I have to put on glasses. SOL.
You gotta leave them on your
AR.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah,
So-
they're like bifocals. Sorry.
Anyways.
Dr. Wellness goes, yes, I do need transport and protection to a planet, but you can't protect me, can you?
I assure you, regardless of the antics that just happened behind my here self,
We're actually very violent.
we
It
can
looks better
indeed
protecting
protect.
people than packages.
Just disregard some of the comments they make. I like look over to see Raskus, but he's like already stopped.
Do you have a big ship?
I mean,
Huge.
size is always a matter of perspective, but I would like to think
The
our
motion
ship
of the
is-
ocean. That's what boss says.
I have lots of equipment
quote
I need
that.
to take.
Don't quote that,
I can
Raskus.
carry the equipment.
We can
We have
handle
plenty
it.
of space.
We got plenty of space. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
We know how to use the ship.
I can use our A lowercase a B method. I understand.
There we go.
Let's not.
We got a whole plan.
Oh, well, okay. It's about 50,000 credits is what I can pay. It's pretty much all I have right now.
And you know that will suffice for us. That will definitely suffice.
So I need to go to a planet. It's a little far away, but I'm sure with 50,000 credits it will be, well, more than enough. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, what
I
planet
need-
are we going to?
It's not actually charted. It's a planet we've been holding. Zuna's been holding it. It's a research planet.
Raskus will look at Locke when he says, "Oh, like Zuna's been holding it." You can.
Can you care to define what you mean by holding it? How?
Real quick, Space Master,
Uh-huh.
would Raskus, like, just being a couple of months out of, like, in-depth military, would he know anything about this?
It wouldn't be super unlikely for like a science facility to have a planet that they're doing studies on. But
I've been here a lot.
a lot of
Like,
times,
this specific place I have.
these planets a lot of times are just like,
They're like Pluto's. Like,
yeah, they're like non-desirable planets. No
Okay.
good minerals. So like militaries normally come check it out and then find out there's nothing valuable and then hand it over to the nerds and tell them
Okay.
they can do whatever they want.
so I've probably been to this.
It's possible, or flown past at some
Okay.
point.
Dog there for
Um,
gas or something, or fuel.
so there's not a dock. There's no fuel.
Oh,
There's like 20 people on this planet. They're all scientists.
It's
so-
pure research. Jeez.
Yeah, like it's like
Okay.
nobody's here.
no
gotcha.
security
Um,
though. That's crazy.
Just wondered.
So if you look at your star chart, I'll ping it so you all go to it.
All right.
Let us see.
Dr. Wellness goes, yes, it's in X75. There's a species there. It's called the Nux. We study them. It's actually what I do. I'm in charge of that study. I sent a bunch of people to set up a lab for me, and they've been doing experiments. My work is now complete here, and I need to move my stuff there to complete this. It's a long story, but it's very, very important for everything.
Did you ping it on the map? Because I didn't see it.
Yeah. It's underneath ProTech. It's just it's Sector G7.
I should, if you haven't zoomed in at all,
I see
when I
it.
ping, it will take you to it.
Yeah, I had it zoomed in, but nothing happened. I don't know what happened, but I see it. I see it now. So.
Okay.
All right. I mean, we could definitely assist you in this here deliverance of you and your equipment. You got anything
Perfect.
you need to do right now? Is there a time frame that we are expecting to get there? Like any specifics we need to know?
We'll probably leave tomorrow if that's okay. I do have some sensitive questions to ask, of course, if we're going to be traveling together.
Yes, of course.
You said you were going to be able to protect me.
Of course.
I just need to make sure that's true.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
don't.
look at Greg.
qualifications.
I don't see
gonna
why we
look
would
right
lie
at Greg.
about that. But yeah, we
I'm just gonna like nonchalantly pull out my laser pistol and my knife and look at him. Would you like me to prove it to you?
we could
No,
definitely.
no, that's okay.
I like kind of like have my hand up. It's like we could definitely we could definitely protect you. That is no issue whatsoever. No demonstrations are needed.
Yes.
So he nods. He goes, "Okay, perfect. This one's Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. Well, this way. Sometimes people look down. Are any of you have MES?
It depends
No, I go
on-
to a clinic actually.
Not. Oh, that's not the right thing.
I don't think that's what he was talking about.
What?
I know I don't have any.
What would be the reasons for the MES gene positive?
Well, the Nooks have strange interactions with people with MES, so we just have to. We have to land farther away. That's all. I just don't want to get us in a bad situation.
Can we
Is it
define
positive or
strange?
negative?
That's actually what my research is about. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative, but that's kind of the glorious thing. If we can only get the positive outcomes, then it's good for all psychics.
All right. Most of
I have
mine
a-
has to.
I have a pill that can. It won't take away your MES at all, but it will dampen it a bit, and they won't react to you if you're okay with that. Or we can park further away and walk.
I'll go further away. I mean, it is something. I mean, I'm able to mask it and able to,
Yes.
ping when other
Everybody with
individuals are.
MES tells me the same.
Because I'm part. Well, okay.
I believe we answered that question.
The only other problem and the reason I need protection is because sometimes this planet's used as a backwater for, space pirates and whatnot. Normally they don't show up. My team hasn't seen any of them for quite a long time, but just in case, I have to make sure my research gets there, of course, and of course myself.
Of course.
Is there any reason you don't have any security on the planet?
Well, there's no threats.
I have a very important question. Do you consider yourself or the research more important in order of what I protect?
Both.
But if you had to pick one, if one is going to be just completely obliterated, which one?
If
I
It
think
would
he's
have-
paying us to protect both of them.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Okay, let them both die, let them both live. Understood.
well, no, I can make it again, I think.
No, it's okay. He's a little abrasive when it comes to word choice.
Very.
However, you are in safe hands.
Oh,
What he
good.
pretty much means is, if you die, we'll all die too. So that's kind of the outcome. Is like it's either
If
all
you
or
want,
nothing.
you can be the last one to
Exactly.
die.
I would prefer that, yes.
All right.
Are you sure? I don't think you want to.
That's gonna be a so A
If we make
B
him second to last die, I die last to be sure he does not suffer. It's okay.
right.
He go
exactly.
quick.
That works
Here's
for
what
me.
I can do. When we get to the planet, I can put my hand on your head, and I can tell you if you die the next day. And if you don't, then you'll be fine. If you do, I just won't
Then
tell
we'll
you.
just lie to you.
Exactly.
I don't think that's a good plan, boys.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
Can
good
you
luck
tell
with
me
your
if I
18
die
years,
tomorrow?
okay?
Tell me if I die tomorrow. Come, touch it.
The doctor's like, I don't believe that's how MBS works.
You'd be surprised. I know when Zeus does. Well, Zeus. I know.
Creature?
I know when Wex metaphorically kicks the spit bucket. So,
Nice.
yep, I know yours too.
What about Greg?
Anyways.
No, I haven't texted you yet. Don't worry. Usually when they're all sleeping, I just go in there and put my hand on your head, and then I have a dream that night. So
Note to self: lock doors better. So what do you think? You're gonna be able to hire?
I
us on
have
this here
control
job?
over the entire house.
I was about to say, he has the computer system.
I
just to lock
literally
them.
am like, I could press a button and every door open, even the cargo bay. I could suck us all out in seconds.
I think I think I have the best.
I had a
odds.
dream. We all
Like-
die right now.
Yeah. It's hold out. I'm saving us.
I think I have the best odds because I can engineer the door to just be broken and not open.
You can. But you have to choose very wisely when you do it.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So Dr. Wellness looks around and he's like,
Heard that whole conversation.
he's like, y'all aren't planning on just, sending us all into space, are you?
No. Wex still has about 18 years.
Well, no,
at
'cause you're
least,
gonna pay
so
us.
we're fine.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yes, I can pay half now and then half when we get there.
Sounds good.
Perfect. And he hands you a cred stick and he goes, I'm going to have packages delivered tonight, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is.
That's all right.
I let him know. I was like, this is where we're docked right now, so you can go ahead and just send him over or meet us there tomorrow morning.
Do you have anything you'd like to take to the ship now? I can carry it there. I'm going to be heading back tonight.
He's got like all sorts of like duffel bags and.
We'll grab some stuff as we
I will take whatever is not fragile.
He hands you like a couple bags with clothes in them. He goes, these will be fine. I do like these bags though. I would prefer if they don't get ripped, but such is life. I'll buy another one.
No promises, but we'll try.
I'll grab some bags too, so yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a
I'm gonna
bag.
pull
like a single
a
bag.
grocery last trip, a one-trip grocery, like from your car.
The
So
whole
I have
line of
it's
bags.
an obscene amount. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you in the morning, sir. Mr. Wellness, Dr.
Yeah,
Wellness.
He goes, perfect. I will meet you at your ship.
All right. See you there.
Spectacular.
And I guess we head on out to our ship.
Yeah.
Or we at least leave.
Yeah,
I'll-
let's leave.
I'll drop a little QR code. Nope. All right. I'll look at Raskus to get a little vibe. Gotcha. And then I just like pocket it away.
You're about to like leave it on the desk, and then you like,
Yeah, I like look at Raskus like,
we gotta know our crowds. Gotta know the crowds.
all right. We're building the audience, you know.
It cost extra to know them, I thought.
Ugh.
It's true.
So
That's
are y'all just heading back to the ship?
Yeah.
I
Where's that bar?
I think we're heading back to deliver the packages first, and then everyone can.
I'm gonna be staying on the ship.
So what do y'all
Yeah.
fill your nights with? Like, are you staying on the
Alcohol.
ship? Are you
Alcohol.
drinking. Lots of drinking?
So much alcohol.
Yeah, in my guy's room, he has like almost punching bags, and when he's not out drinking, he's training up.
It's good to know. I'll make a note of that.
I would probably, if like depending on the day, usually if Raskus was being super extra Raskus, then I wouldn't do this. But on days where he's not, I would probably go to try to converse with him to see, the origins of his slavery, if you will.
Good to know.
Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to get on, like
Which I like.
leading him on.
With saying, yeah, if he's not being too much of himself, then I'll go ask him where he came from.
You just walk up and you're like, so
No, I
slavery.
I mean, kind of. It's like, so how'd you get in this position, man? How'd you become my slave again? Become
Well,
a
are you gonna be
slave?
staying on if you stay on the ship tonight, then you can definitely swing by.
Oh, see,
I know
see,
Locke's going out to drink. I don't know, Greg, are you going
Well-
out to drink?
So
But-
probably. Oh,
Go
no.
ahead.
Go for it.
I was gonna say if he's going out, show him where it was, but if not, I'd stay behind.
I'd probably go out and grab alcohol to bring onto the ship, because gotta have some
A
stock.
grocery run.
I mean, we have a bar, like in the ship. We have a little bar, so.
We just
And
don't
I'd
have
say,
booze.
yeah, because obviously we can't like shove that out the porthole while we're like docking anywhere in the middle of space. But,
Yeah.
You can always offer a drink.
yeah, we've secretly been like letting strangers in and just giving them drinks, and the captain has no clue.
It's always when I'm not there, though. Like, you guys, is he here? Is he here? No. Let's do it.
We're run a burger shack and a bar.
See, secretly I have like a ping on your data pad, so whenever it like goes through a certain door, it's like ding, and it's like when everyone like frantically makes everything look like nothing's there.
Which
Mom's
room are
home.
y'all gonna give him?
What's up?
Probably the
Which
one
room are you
next to
gonna
mine.
Okay, so 6.
Unless
I can't see it because we're on the. Oh, there we go.
Unless Raskus
Six
wanted
would
to
make
have
the
him next
most
to him.
sense, because then I could have a straight shot if I needed to get to him.
Just shoot
Guns
him through
poison.
the door.
I mean, I guess that's
We're
one way to
getting
look at it.
You just open your door and light up his door. I know where he sleeps.
No, but like, Gregory, like, we installed like a little button, so all he has to do is press a button, and then I just open up the door automatically. Like, he's like, I gotta go in, clicks the button, and then right to the door.
I am
I
unaware
told
of
him
all
I'd keep
this.
him safe. I mean,
Straight shot, straight shot.
I'm totally unaware of this.
Okay, so that's how y'all spend your nights. Anybody want to do anything else?
Did you want to
Raskus-
come talk?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you staying on the ship?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Raskus usually holds down the fort. If he's not needed to leave the ship, he usually stays on the ship.
Then I'm probably gonna go ask him and see and try to talk to him and to learn about his origin of slavery.
I'll be
No, we need to have this actual conversation. I'm not gonna just let you say that.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go
yeah.
ahead and knock on his door. Just knock. Raskus, you there? You there, buddy?
You hear like a muffled like, I'm always here. And then he'll walk and open the door. And you notice that it's a bit dark in there. Like light-wise, there's not a lot of light. He has like a singular like kind of pole lamp that just shines. So there's a lot of ambient lighting.
He also has a tripod.
Yeah, but that's all like in a corner. He like you hear him rummaging around before he opens the door to kind of just make it.
He's like, 1 second.
And he opens the door and he's standing there in his like work overalls.
Is there a chair in your room by any chance where I could sit down so I don't have to sit next to you like on the bed?
Yeah, he reads. He
got a
basically
hole in
reads
it.
all the engineering like stuff on a desk. So yeah, it's available.
Okay. So I'm gonna like come in and be like, you mind if I sit down?
I don't really have the option to say no. So
You want some seeds?
no.
All right. Go ahead and just
Can you not? Do you have a cup? Do you need a cup?
pull out a cup from my pocket.
Oh, that's gross. What's up?
Uh,
Could I help you with something?
In your pocket?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like crinkled.
Oh.
So I just had some questions for you. I was just
Is
curious.
there something wrong with the ship? Do I need
No.
to go down?
No, ain't nothing wrong with the ship. Ain't nothing wrong with the ship. I would be way less casual about this if something was wrong with the ship.
You always kind of have the same energy.
Yeah, that's racist. But listen, I just wanted to ask you some questions about your origins, if you will.
Oh, my slavery.
Yeah, about your slavery.
Yeah, well, you bought me.
Well, not that part. The part before that. You know, how did you become a slave?
Do you have time? It's kind of a bit of a long-winded.
I mean,
I don't want to take away from you.
I literally
time.
got nothing else to do. Is why I brought my seeds.
Oh, so you just didn't have anything.
No, I had more time to listen in case the tale was lengthy. You know, I didn't want to have anything planned in case, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure that you had the proper time to explain yourself.
God, yeah, it kind of just sounds like you were bored, but
Totally
I
wasn't.
more than happy to tell you
I'm so glad to
to
hear
take
it.
up. All right, so ever since I can remember, for the most part, which it's been a while, but I was kind of always around humans. I kind of grew up in a mine, so I didn't really get to see a lot of the sun, or a sun. I didn't even know there was multiple ones.
Oh, lock.
But I did know that we were giving stuff to people, well, breaking down stuff, minerals. I didn't know at the time; it just looked like rocks to me. But basically, broke down minerals and did that for a good chunk of my life until I became big enough that they moved me up to security. And at one point, we had some people come drop off more workers, if we'll call them that, and
They're
they
slaves.
took. Yes, they took a keen eye on me and asked if my warden would be willing to sell me for them. And come to find out, I was kind of good. Well, kind of. I'm actually quite good at fixing things. And they made me their engineer. And I kind of bounced around everywhere. around the galaxy, just kind of sitting in a cargo hold and working on making sure the ship stayed on. I didn't get to step off. That's actually one of the reasons I enjoy working with you. I get to go off the ship, which is nice.
So you were just always a slave.
Yeah.
Damn. That's rough, buddy. Well,
But then a lot of the people I used to work with, they did a job I told them not to, and they basically used me as a scapegoat, I think is what you call it. And after that, the ship got too hot, and they had to get rid of it, and I was tied to the ship, so they dropped it off at a lot, sold it for some amount of money, and tied me into it, and then you came along. And now I'm here.
Well, you know something, Rascus? That's sad. You know, that's real sad. I would never
Yeah.
imagine you were born a slave. But you know what?
Thanks, Wix.
After your servitude is up, which I'm all for it. You know, I don't believe that people should be born into slavery. But, you know, I would love...
Where's the only black guy in the party going with this?
Are you all right? Are you all right, Wix? Are you choking? You're kind of laughing at me right now.
Sorry, it's the sunflower seeds.
Uh,
I like spit,
Kinda
like
just
spit one
kinda like you.
heavily into the cup. Like, oh man, it got stuck in my throat. Sorry.
That's gross.
Okay, I would love if you would stay on the ship and work here as a free man or free, whatever your race is, free person on the ship as my best engineer.
I really thought you were gonna say you can work here for free.
Like, dog.
You can work here for free anytime you want.
Hey, once you're done with your slavery, you're more than welcome to stay.
Hey, right now, I'm just pooling all of his solar fans' income. So I'm planning on giving that all to him. I don't think he knows that. I think he thinks that I'm like taking it, but nah, it's like being pooled. So when
what if he doesn't know there's money tied to it?
No, not at all.
He thinks
No,
it's just
I'm
for
doing it
fun. Oh god, that's even worse. Now I feel bad.
You're literally a space pimp now.
But they know because I'm like, yeah, it's 30% off if you get a year. So what does he think that is? Like, they
30%
measure it in
of his clothes are
joy?
off?
I know that every money that I get, it's not for me. So,
Okay.
but Rasmus will kind of like, he'll walk over and sit on like his like really shitty bed, and it's kind of just like a metal like slab with like a cushion basically, or a mattress.
Good lord.
Yeah, he'll go over there and he'll sit on it, and he'll look across and go, well, I kind of hope to get it to not be here, but I've kind of wanted to travel and do other things other than be a slave and work on ships. But if something changes and maybe I like it here, I could maybe stay.
Well, you know, we're always traveling. You know, it's just part of the job. That's what we got to do to pay off this. Well, I got to do to pay off the ship. But again, you're
Right.
more than welcome to join along on these adventures. I know you and Lachlan have been real close lately. You've been real close ever since that the hotel incident.
Kind of just stood in the elevator shaft where you wasted 40 minutes of our time. But
Hey,
yeah,
I would like to say I
close.
had some good
We were
work.
close. We were next to each other in the shaft, so I guess that's close.
Yeah,
Whatever you.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean,
Please don't say in the shaft.
but
We,
offers there anytime. Feel free to, accept it if possible when the time arises. If not, I wish you well on your adventures in the future. And kinda
before
spit
you
up.
leave, before you get up,
Mhm.
Rasmus will kind of like shoot a glare at you, and he'll look across and say, "Captain, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Do you mean it when you say that I can leave?"
Of course, I have no reason to lie to you guys.
Well, I've kind of just been lied to a lot, so I just want to make sure that you mean it.
Hey, we got a contract. Once your missions are up, you are free to leave. I will not hold you back.
Okay. Thanks for swinging by, Captain.
Ain't no
And
problem.
then Rascus meets you at the door to open it.
Hey, if you ever need some sunflower seeds, trust me, I know a guy who can hook you up. 'Cause these are addictive. They're addictive.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to stay away from that because
You're a smart man. Smart man. I like pat him on the shoulders, like, don't do it. Don't do sunflower seeds.
There's like spit on his hand as he does it. So I feel it on my like carapace as he does it. I'm just like, yeah, thanks. Thank you.
And then I leave. I'm like, man, whew. That was intense.
The moment you step out of the door, it closes. Like the moment you're clear of it, it just
Poof.
closes.
You hear the lock.
But so as like Wex is walking back like out, Lachlan has come in now, like carrying multiple grocery bags full of bottles of booze, and he goes and puts them into the other room, and then he like walks in. He's like, "Hey, Captain, how's it going?" And, like high fives you.
You go for the high five. I don't high five you. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Was that all that booze?
Yeah, that's alcohol. Yep.
But doesn't that? Why you got so much?
I have to be on a ship for like multiple times in multiple weeks, dealing with everybody's correspondence. I don't think you understand the stress and the toll that takes.
You get a text in your pocket as it's from Rascus saying, "Hey, be careful, Wex is walking around."
Point taken. Point taken. Okay. Take care. Take care.
Yeah. He's gonna like slowly pick it up and just be like, gotcha. and then he's gonna go over. And you see him take out the data pad and like look at a couple of things, and then press a button, and you hear the lock on Ratchkus's thing go, and then the door open. He just like goes up against the edge and he goes, "So Ratchkus, I want to know everything about why it is and how it was that you became a slave. I want you to tell me in detail every bit of it." And then the door just closes. That's it.
Do you bring booze?
Oh yeah, definitely. That was one of the reasons why like he was. I had a whole bottle behind me and just like dropped it in there.
Oh, I gotta go.
I feel like that's probably why
Yeah.
you went for the high five, because it's like that
yeah.
normally doesn't happen. I'm like, what the heck? Why is he going for?
Yeah, I was trying to be I was very being discreet about this.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
It threw me off.
And then after that, I'll find Grigory, and I'm just gonna go up to Grigory and be like, "Hey, have you ever killed anybody?"
Many. How
Like-
many people? Humans, men, women, children? What type? Must be specific.
Do you have like an ongoing, like an overall type of?
I have killed a list, yes.
Oh. If you want to just email that to me, I'm like cross-referencing to see if we have any family members.
The
that are,
file
like...
size might be too large, but I can try.
We have a Dropbox actually, so if you just drop it into there, we have like a million tera Timbo flops.
Do
Whatever
you
that
ones
is.
just personally
Timber
kill, or
flops.
the ones that I kind of domino affected in
If you do
inadvertently killed?
If you do domino effect, I can cross-reference it with the ones that I have.
I can
we
do
can
that,
figure
but
out.
it is very large number. You will be reading for weeks. It's fine.
Oh, I have a program that goes through it.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I can send to you. I
Yeah,
see.
I've got used. After all the bloodshed that I've seen, I just decided to like make a program about it, and it's been very beneficial. It's really great. I mean, I've like figured out. I've even sent a couple of emails, like they're like really obscure, different letters, kind of, and sent it to like children of the ones that I've killed, and I'm like, haha, your father cried, and then just sent it.
Oh, but
Occasionally
see-
it's still a little checkup.
I've done the opposite. I'm trying to go and undo my past mistakes. So maybe you could help, and I could send the letters, but instead of haha, it can be, "Oopsie, he's dead. My bad." And then the little
That-
smiley face at the end.
The irony of that might help the cause on some of them. I think I will send you a list of the ones that have already gotten those. So if they get that sent to them, it could you could think you're helping, but it also wouldn't help. It'd be really good.
Yes, I can help. Sounds good.
Perfect. I'll send you the email over. Well, you know what? We'll just get a Dropbox going. I'll have the emails in an Excel spreadsheet. It'll be very easy for you to follow.
Just take this. And he's gonna hand you his compad. You can look. I have no secrets.
If it's got a skull and crossbones on it, it's somebody that I killed. But if it's only got half, like if it's only got a skull, those are the children that I've left fatherless or motherless.
See, I organize mine different. I have like a handful of skull, 3 skull. In the whole 3 means their whole family gone, and then it goes down. If it's just 1, it's just the parents and the children.
Oh, you went with a hierarchy?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
so 3 is the most,
know
about
what?
2. And there's one with like half is just like just the bones, not the skull. That means I did something that got them killed, but I did not kill them.
oh, I didn't even think about factoring accidental deaths.
Yes, you have.
I've got to go through it. Yeah, I was on a lot of ships. War was.
Otherwise, the number without accidentals, it's a few thousand. When it's with accidentals, it's a few million. I mean, it's a very big difference.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, overpopulation. I was kind of sent in a couple of times, and having the psychic ability, I was able to see when somebody died or see if somebody lived, and then track back to how not to do that so that then they would die. And it was a little stressful, but over time it kind of became a game. Like I was like, ooh, okay, so I've seen them move 5 chess pieces
how
up
many
this
people
way.
You can kill with one little push. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a good night. Sweet dreams. Yep. And then
Well,
this was gonna close the door.
I love that
Keep
scene
going.
so much because accidental deaths and his backstory are so important.
Exactly.
I love that detail. I'm sure everybody in the audience will learn this over the course of the next coming weeks.
Yeah, Lachlan definitely sat down and opened up his whole thing and started realizing and he went through, he hacked into Zuna's military and figured out okay, so these were the ships I was on. What did they do? And then put those in. It was okay, most of these I told the captains how to kill this ship. So let's now we have to add those in. So now he's recalculating and all this different stuff. It's very Matrixy type of thing. He puts on sunglasses. He's yeah, for a majority of the night. And there's a bottle of booze that's just whole thing gone by the end of the
We
night.
cut to you in the morning and it's just empty and you're passed out on your keyboard. I like to think we also get a still shot. It's somebody has taken a actual picture of the Wex's room, and in the back corner there's just a barrel of sunflower seeds.
He's been slowly collecting them.
Yeah, it's like a shipping crate worth.
It's probably
He's trying to
overflowing,
face-
if we're being honest.
He heard a long time ago that Lachlan said he only had 18 years, so he's trying to save up the sunflower seeds to figure out a way to clone himself.
Just in
Cloning's
case
the way.
these go, just in case the farm shut down.
There ain't
These are
no
my favorite
sunflower
brand.
seed is safe from me.
No. We are the
I
chaos.
will own them all.
I will eat them all.
Okay, so next morning, bright and early, like before the sun comes up, we get the ship's doorbell. Ding dong.
I gotta change that, dear Jesus.
Raskus will be there.
You should make it the Russian theme. Thank you.
Oh, well, not
Special.
everybody, kind of deals in that. So we'll see.
He gets a text message at this moment.
That's me.
You did
It's
it,
probably
thank
me
you.
selling them. The Rasputin
Oh, wait,
would be
never
better.
mind. It's mine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's the doctor, Dr. Wellness, and he's got 2 big cargo containers with him. He's like, I just need to load these, and then if we can take off,
At this
we
point,
can
I'll
go
walk
right
up,
now.
offer to help, and he's fragile.
Very fragile. Yes, do not touch.
So I know I very carefully put my arms like this and just grab both sides and lift it, but very slowly. It's okay. I fix.
He's like, no, don't,
Well, but-
it's a great, no,
Careful,
put it down,
careful.
put it down, no.
Lachlan
I'm
comes
right-
in
go,
and he
let
gets
go,
right
and he
underneath it and he
drops.
starts holding it up and starts waddling.
At this
But
point,
they-
I let
is he
go.
small
So
enough?
it's fully on you.
He's like,
He's still no
like,
touch.
no.
He's still no touch.
No, don't touch it. No, I have a grab. Never mind. Stay away from my packages.
I'm the last one to come in. I'm
Fine.
done. I'm like, oh, yeah, guys, who's at the door? Oh, hey, Doc.
Angry doctor man.
Is that
He's
you,
got
Joel?
like a really small forklift that he's bringing them in. It's like a grab forklift.
Raskus will go back into the ship to open the cargo door so that they can bring it in.
Oh, hot dang. That's a lot of packages.
No, touch them. He's fragile. He will yell it.
Is the cargo ship open?
Never too early to eat some sunflower seeds.
Oh my.
Didn't even brush your teeth.
Nope.
Like, fell
At
asleep.
this point, I
chewing
think you are more addicted than either of us.
Nah. Definitely in Raskus's, like, because Raskus grabbed like 4 or 5 bottles that just like stay in his room. And like you saw him with his toothbrush, he like took the bottle, put it in the top, and then just like poured it a little bit and was like,
Okay, so are we ready to travel to NX75?
I'm
I
ready.
think we are. How far? This is far.
That's going to probably
Yeah.
take us like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2.5.
Oh, wow. It's pretty close.
So each sector you said is a week, right?
Yeah, and it's like a day or two to get out of your current sector.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay, and then
it's like-
E7, F6. Cool.
Yeah, so it's like 18 days. give or take.
Sweet.
Now, let's talk about this real quick because this will be our first long travel. So the ship is equipped with enough fuel to make, let's see.
Sorry.
Goes there, man.
So 5 total jumps is what the ship can make.
Okay.
So we should have enough plus 1 more to like get back.
Okay. Does the planet we're going to, does it have like the
Nope.
facilities to gas?
Well, it has a space station, so, or not a space station, a lab. So you could
Okay.
probably get fuel there and come back through it.
Would it be able to get us all the way back to Zuna or like just get us to Vorth?
We have enough
And
to
then
get there and then
gas
one more
station
jump.
So you have 5 total jumps. It should only take you 2 to get there and 2 to back.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Never
hopefully you
mind.
don't need it, but just in case, you can buy
Gotcha.
more probably from them. Life support. So you have, I believe it's 100 person days of life support per,
Okay.
and that's per person. So
Okay.
it's 18 days times 5.
That's
Okay.
enough. I'm not gonna do the math.
I
That
was the
sounds
same
like
way. I was like, I don't math, but that just sounds right.
Here.
a-
I'm gonna say Raskus is, I mean not Raskus. I'll probably be the one that's tracking this kind of stuff. So let's just
Ain't
I
gonna
can
be
give you a
that too much math.
spreadsheet too.
Cutting it very
if you can
close.
give me a spreadsheet, that is solid.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Now, do
So-
these days account for when I'm working out and using a lot more oxygen? Is it just like
Yeah. It's like full amount. Yeah.
dead in like a week?
Yeah. It's literally 90 days. Like that's, if it's 100, it's 90.
So
Is
you
what
can
we will
buy,
need.
So that's what you currently have. You can buy up to 120 person days, and it's 100
Okay.
credits per day.
Now, the 90 is one way,
Raskus can hold
correct?
his breath.
I'm sorry.
The 90,
90
is
will
one
get
way,
you there. Yes. So
so we
if
gotta
you
get
ask-
some.
We're good. We're good this round, but the next time around, we're definitely gonna need more.
Well,
So-
now Dr. Wellness says, "Oh, we could supply you things once we get to the lab. We'll
Oh.
refuel you."
All right, that's perfect. Oh, because
No.
we gotta get back. Huh? Yeah.
that's why I
Just
said one way. Yeah.
Remember,
Make 10
If you
days
get
out where I was dead.
if you get stuck in space,
No one can hear you
just
scream.
remember that's a problem.
That's true. But we do. Okay, so we have 90. Well, okay. Let's do this actually. Like
90
like
is
the
one
characters.
way, and we have 100.
Yeah.
So we need to get some on me land.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
But
content.
if you get
yeah.
lost for like a week, that
If
might
we
be-
get lost for a week, then it's gonna be a little bit struggle. So we
We'll
have
be dead if we're lost
total.
for a week because we have like 5 extra or 2 extra days for 5 of us, right?
So you also have vac suits that'll get you through a half day, but
Okay.
still.
I would say we just
That's-
fuel up when we get there, refuel everything.
All
I
right.
assume we will not get stuck for a day. We are fine.
Yeah. All we gotta do is just make sure that we navigate it properly.
I'm just saying it's better to be safe
I
than
can
sorry.
hold my breath for a few minutes. We'll be fine.
I don't think that's helpful. That's okay.
That's not how that
Right.
works.
Now, I just want to
If I
remind
hold
you
my
all,
breath for a few minutes every day, we will have a few extra minutes at the end, and we can be fine to find our way
We
out
do-
of the trip.
Now, I will say one thing is that we do have a crap ton of credits from the last thing that we did, so we could just stock up. Would I know like which one is it going to be cheaper on Zuna than it would be on NX75?
So you would be getting it straight from the doctor himself.
Okay, so it would just
from
be
the
free.
lab.
It'd just be free.
Probably, yeah.
All right, then we'll do that. And then if we
Now-
need to, we'll stop at Vorth and grab some more
If we
supplies.
die, we
I
die.
just-
It's worth saving money.
As the space master here, I just have to warn you that Prototech is extremely anti-aliens, anti-psychics, so just be
Okay.
aware.
So
If
the
you go
alien
there,
and the psychic stay on ship.
So we
Yeah,
got half
and
the
if they
crew.
find out you're on ship, it's kind of a problem. So just be aware that's a potential problem. Everyone would know this in the party.
Do we have an escape pod though, where you could like shoot down a couple of people? You know how like they have in D&D it's like the big ship and then they have a little rowboat.
You could probably leave them on NX75. You don't, you could buy one.
Oh, you know what would be cool if we had
We could.
cryopods? We could freeze
What?
ourselves.
Cryopods? I mean, that would conserve
No
fuel.
life.
or-
Can we buy
conserve air.
cryopods?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Well,
though.
we would need to freeze both of us.
Yeah.
How
Please
much
tell
is
Weskis to
cyberware?
get cryopod.
I want to get into cyberware.
Or
Okay.
maybe we
That's
could
beside
like
the fact.
kill ourselves and then resuscitate ourselves. If you're
I'm gonna
Then
kill.
you're
I'm gonna
freaking
kill the whole
Weskis.
party. I'm gonna kill the whole party and then just bring everybody back to life at the end.
Now remember, when you'll get to the planet, you're also losing a party member.
That's
it'd be
true.
four.
Oh, yeah.
So we will have less. So we have that. So we have 90. So we'll have 10. 10 through 10, and then 4 times. That's not a lot.
I'm telling you, we just get some when we
He's
get
just
there.
not reacting. He's not listening to this information.
We'll snag some more. If we need to
Perfect.
stop at Vorth, then we'll have to figure out what we want to do when we get there.
So let's
That'll be
make
tough.
the
'cause that's
rolls
also
this
Protect.
week.
I know that's
We've
what I'm
got a-
talking about.
We've got about 20-ish minutes, so let's do the traveling and then see what we can do on the planet.
Okay.
So, Captain, we're gonna need you to make us some nav rolls.
Oh, good lord.
Got it, boss.
Let's see this.
Now, before you make the roll,
Anytime.
does anybody have pilot stuff that they can help with?
I believe. Wait, don't I? Don't I? I don't have. No, I have a -1 for pilot.
Yeah, -1 here too.
Okay.
I just want to pull this
And
up.
it sounds like it's on your hands.
Your pilot
Literally
costs-
all you.
So I just click pilot.
Yes, sir.
Do I need to add modifier?
It would be int, so 0. So no.
Okay. Attribute. You said int.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so
Is the highest you can get a 12?
yeah, so it's a fail.
Ah, shoot.
Now, let's
gonna go
go
back.
over what we can do here. So it's one fail. So either I roll on a table and we find out what just happened, or use your expert skill to re-roll it. Now I warn you, we also have another jump to make after this.
I know.
So we can just literally roll the dice.
Ooh,
You gotta make the choice.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
First time we've gotten to come to this map tile.
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking, Zeus?
I'm thinking I do the reroll. I'm thinking I do the reroll.
I almost said something, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. I think I might. I'm gonna do the reroll.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything specific since you said I'm using my expertise, or do I just reroll?
You just re-roll it.
Okay. No modifiers. God bless America. Give me something good. It's not much
Okay.
better.
That's a success though.
Well, I'll take it.
Okay, so
You almost hit an asteroid.
you type in the numbers. You're like, do, 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 do. You hit enter, and then there's like an error code. And normally the ship does this a lot. You just hit next, but you catch. Wait a minute, that's a 5. That's supposed to be an 8, and so you hit cancel and then backspace and then put the right coordinates in.
Okay.
And yeah, you're good.
Whew.
So let's do the next.
Next jump. Golly. Okay. Come on. Good rolls. Yes!
You're fine.
Oh, I'm a damn good pilot. I gotta do this 2 more though. Afterwards.
So I will ask something. So I have something called forced outcome, which through careful manipulation of probability, the adept can influence random physical events in their vicinity. Would I be able to help him at all with this in some way, or no? I don't really know how this whole system works necessarily.
Possibly, depending on the scenario. But yeah, remind me next time we have a situation like this.
Okay. Would it be like if he failed, then I could try to figure something out?
You might be able to like cause him, like giving him an advantage on it, or like a +1 or +2.
Okay. I'm gonna read up more on it.
Okay.
It's kind of dicey there for a second.
Randomly stressful out of nowhere.
Right?
We did
At
not
this
actually
point, like
do
it's
that
been such a rough ride. My guy just has this drink right in his hand. He's like, "Oh, don't do that again, please."
So, what does downtime look like for the party? For what is this? 14 days? 18 days?
For Raskus, he's going to be doing his like basic checks every hour on the hour, making sure that everything's going smooth. There's nothing that's out of the ordinary, and other than that, he's just staying in his room, secluded.
I'm probably like I'm going in because of the mess up. I'm going to make sure that we're on course frequently. I'm like, okay, everything looks good, nothing messed up, and then when I'm not doing that, I'm either just working out or I'm trying to complete the personal goal that I have.
Gotcha. Voices, what are you up to?
Well, first, do we ever hit a point where I can make some burgers?
Oh, yeah. You got 14 days, buckaroo.
All right, what do you want me to roll for it?
What did we decide that was last time?
I can't remember. We can scroll up a little bit. I might be able to show.
Let me see. I'm looking at maybe survival.
I think it'd be more like
Work?
Oh, it's work plus
Work.
dex. That's
Yep.
what I did.
Work. All right.
All right, so work plus dex again.
Yep.
Write that
All right,
down so, you
that
don't forget.
is, yeah, that is skills. Cut down the skills. Okay, skills. Where's work? Work. Oh, -1.
Ooh.
No modifier. However, this
Well,
is
you're learning how to
dex.
do it.
I could try.
Good lord, these burgers are so bad.
Twice,
Disgusting.
man.
So I'll give you one roll per week. So
Okay.
the first week, something's wrong. And maybe you
Alright.
figure out like the oil you're using is bad.
No, I would like to say it's probably Lachlan has been spending so many nights putting all of his kills into the hierarchy that he's like sleep deprived, but he's also like, oh, well, alcohol makes me like, it kicks me awake. So he's just like drunk
Oh,
and
gosh.
sleep deprived consistently. And I'll say it takes him about like 6 days to get it properly hierarched because like this is like hundreds of thousands of people. So once he's all situated that way, I'm gonna say he's gonna go again, and so this one will be fine. He's gonna be okay. I know he will be. I have faith in Lachlan. He's got this. It's gonna be so much better. Those are Whataburgers coming out of there.
Damn
Hold
straight.
on.
So just like for everybody else, the first week was not very great, but the second week, everyone's hitting their stride here. So, everyone has good food to eat the rest of the travel.
Solid.
What is
I come downstairs like one random like, are you selling burgers?
Is this the first week or the second week?
This is probably the second week.
Oh,
Because the first week
man.
I'm just like, oh man, what, they're burning stuff again? Oh my gosh.
I'm down there and I'm like, it's going okay, Captain. I'm almost doing great. This is okay. It's fine.
Yeah, that's why I just steered away from you guys the first week because of you, because you're just all over the place.
Rasky's cheering you on for both weeks, just so you know. He's in the mess hall being like, I'm excited to see what you make.
Second doesn't know what a good burger tastes like, so he's just been eating these, and he's like, so good.
Yes.
The second week, we just see like a still shot of a trash can filled with week 1 burgers that nobody ate.
So minus 10 rat. No, I'm kidding. No, you guys ate them. You guys powered through them. You guys ate them.
Definitely had to.
There's an error of a threat too that if you don't eat them, that he's gonna open the airlock.
Yeah. He's got the data pad out. He's got the data pad out. He's like,
There's probably one day where I tried to I took the burger into my room and threw it away and just decided to eat one of my rations instead. But you came knocking at my door and you're like, I saw you. You didn't do that. Eat the burger, and you have another burger. You're like, this one's fresh. Try this one. And I'm like, just forced to eat that.
It's still burnt.
It's still burnt. It's actually more burnt than the previous one.
When you threw the burger in, there was a little red ring that notified on top of the trash can, and then you hear the little in the background, and it's just like me, just like, hey. The door opens up, and he's just like, I know what you did.
I know what you did last night.
Like, he's got the data pad and a bottle in the other hand. I know what you did. See it. You ate the burger.
And I'm like, yeah, just totally, please leave.
Okay. There you go.
What is our good old Russian friend doing for the 14 days? Other
When
than
he's
working
n-
out?
I was gonna say when he's not working out, he's doing a mix of. He has a miniature dream of being a mixologist, so he's kind of practiced that a little bit, and then. And when he's not doing that, he also is trying to catch up a little bit more on English. He still doesn't have a full grasp.
Are you the reason Lachlan is drunk?
Yes.
Probably.
Every single time I'm in a new one, I'm like, here, try this fridge.
So you're getting subpar drinks with subpar food.
There's one really good one that's called the Barren Russian Mother or something like that, and he's like, oh, this was the most. This is the best.
98% vodka.
This is for my home planet.
You just shaved off part of the burnt burger into. This was
Spice.
JT, I have a question. Is there any way that Raskus could possibly lower the gravity in his room, or raise the gravity in his room and make it harder?
Yes, it would be possible, not with what you currently have.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's nothing I can do engineering-wise to kind of.
You know what? Why not?
Mess
Man,
with
it's
it.
got that Vegeta training in schedule. Let's go.
Yeah,
the
give me
solar plant. This solar fan
would
content.
it be?
We hear him screaming help, and he's just pinned to the ground.
He's being crushed.
I'm just
Lachlan opens the door and realizes he's not going in, but he's like, "What were you filming? This is not on the schedule."
I heard filming and I just turned away and left.
Yeah.
I was going on my way. What were you filming? Nope.
I hand you a new drink I just mixed. You'll need this.
Yeah.
The frick? Why did I get a notification?
It
Because
slightly
I sent
passes
you the
the threshold of his door and shatters on the ground.
Be intelligence, but be fixed. The modifier for intelligence is a +1.
Yeah, so just fix plus int.
9.
Yeah, I say you can do it. Why not?
Cool. I'm gonna scale the gravity up, just to where I'd say it's not doubled, because if y'all came in, you just get sucked into the ground.
Hey, hiya.
Yeah, and just get
I think the
crushed.
max you could possibly do is doubled with the current technology.
I'll probably
But
maybe
yeah.
just a little bit under doubled. So if you, as a human, were in there, it feels a little bit like you got to really think about how you move. It's not like, oh, I can just walk around. You got to be like, okay, I'm gonna take a step, this and that. Just for Raskus to feel a little bit more comfortable being in the room.
Can I walk in and roll to see if I'm completely unaffected?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
What should I roll?
Let's see. That would be
I want like a domino effect. Like if Gregory like gets cleared, then he's like, "Hey, Lachlan, come here," and then I'm like, "Oh, okay." Then blah. And then we're like, Wex. And Wex is like, "Ah."
I'll let you use like work or let's see.
Would exert pick? I'm kind of exerting myself to not flop.
Yeah, but that's not an option. I think work plus strength or dex, whichever is higher. Or survive.
Yeah,
Survive!
Survive.
I think both either one of those, if you have a plus in, that would work.
They'll do work. They're both -1, but my strength is +1, so we're. Oh wait, it did not do right.
Also, after I see this, I would really like to ask Raskus if he can do the opposite in my room, because I just want to float.
6.
Doable.
So it's a partial failure. So you've noticed the effects, and everyone is going to notice you notice the effects. It's not like hurting you.
I want to try.
Okay,
You're
come
gonna
on.
walk in.
Yes.
They're like,
Okay.
"Hey, come check this out. It's heavy
Maybe-
in here."
Maybe you weren't expecting it when you walked
Work.
in. Caught you.
Yeah, I
off
didn't
guard.
tell anybody.
Okay, so that's a partial success. So yeah, you can make it look like it's not affecting you.
Drunk courage.
This man's doing
No, that's
drunk
what it
foo in there.
No, but what it is that Lachlan walks in, and the way that he partially succeeds is that he's okay, but the bottle just drops and it shatters everywhere. He's like, "Oh no!"
There's a burger smashed to the desk.
So this is over 6-foot-tall Russian dude like struggling. You're just like, I'm fine.
Like, hey, we
If
got
you're closer to ground, it's easy.
I must have walked underneath it. It's not affecting me because I'm underneath the gravity. Woo!
Oh my god.
Raskus
He's
is gonna turn around and be like, "Why? Why did you bring that in here?"
He's gonna fall over on purpose and be like, "Oh no!" and then just start slowly crawling backwards out of the room.
Who asked any of you to come in here?
So I think at this point we get the like warning, the ship warning signal.
Oh
Of
no!
like a. It just keeps going off until somebody like checks it off.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
grab it.
under 10 days of life support as y'all are getting close to the planet.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like mid-turn into notified. I'd be like, what did we miscalculate?
Like,
Everyone
okay,
take turns holding your breath.
Wait a second, you said under 10 days?
Well, it's like 10 days.
Okay,
It
so
just is
it's like the
warning you.
10, like, little whatever sign saying, oh, you may or may not have 10 or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has like a little cartoon guy like walking and then falling over. And that's like, and it's like, careful, partner!
Lachlan definitely did that, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, no, it's from Gunhild. So it's like, careful, partner! You don't want to run out of that breath!
But Lachlan hacked it, so whenever they fall over, it starts playing Gregory's ringtone.
That's terrible.
Okay, so as we come into planet range, the doctor's kept to himself for the most part. He hasn't been like estranged. He's been interacting, but he's been doing research.
I forgot
he was on this.
He's kind of just blended into the back of the ship.
Has he liked the burgers?
Has he liked the drinks?
He hasn't said anything one way or the
No.
other. To him, this is like,
I want to
Work.
walk up to him with
I
my
do like-
hand, like on one of my guns, be like, "You like drink, comrade?"
Can I do like an insight,
very
like
much,
a notice check?
Thank you, thank you.
I want to
Yeah.
do an insight check. However that would roll. I want to figure out if this guy actually
Yeah,
likes
give
my
me a
burgers.
notice.
Okay,
With
just
like-
notice.
Yeah,
Notice.
with
and-
hand.
okay.
I'm sure he noticed the second week of burgers were better than the first week's, for sure.
Yeah, you definitely noticed that. Everyone noticed that. With int,
Yeah.
I feel like Gregory wouldn't have noticed it because he's so used to like just rations and garbage food that both of them are like, "Oh, burgers, okay."
These
Yeah.
are better
don't-
than what I'm used to.
Like whatever
I-
people threw out, I would like dig out and be like, "No."
Wasteful.
I think he didn't really notice the bad quality of the drinks or food the first week, but he did notice the better quality the following week.
Perfect. Okay.
He's pretty wrapped up in like journals.
Gotcha.
Dear diary.
Like, the first,
Thirteen.
It is currently wildly.
yeah.
Dear
The first
13 is a
week,
long
he
journey.
would bring the burgers to his room to like slowly eat through them, but the second week he's eating them with everyone else because he's like, oh, these are good. I don't have to fake it.
So we'll get the opening cinematic of like flying onto the planet, and then we'll end. So, ship comes in over onto the planet's surface. He gives you like coordinates. He's like, "Oh, just go to S47, and then the longitude lines are." And then gives you. He goes, "Oh, I can't wait to be off the ship. It'd be nice to get some fresh air. I do warn you, this planet is not super suited for oxygen. You'll be fine. It's smoky. Don't worry."
I'm sorry, did you say oxygen?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean by
hold my breath.
smoky?
It's
The only
just-
smoky I know is whiskey. So
Listen, it's very polluted.
Or
is
barbecue.
all I'm-
Remember that Earth 2 barbecue's real good, I'm telling you what.
It cannot be worse than the mine. And then Rascus will. Go ahead.
that's gonna have to be unpacked.
And so as y'all fly over, he's like looking out the like dock window over to sea, and you see this like structure. The planet's pretty like Badlands. It's very rocky. Think like Phoenix maybe, like a lot of redstone.
Polluted. Hot.
Very
gross.
polluted, very hot. So he's looking over, and you can see like this metal structure, and all the way around the structure, there's like lights, just like any facility lights, but they're all blinking red. And he immediately like gets up from the thing, and he's like, "That's not good," and he like starts to go get his things. For a visual of what the planet looks like, I will give y'all a visual.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Okay.
gorgeous.
It's a pretty
that's
little.
also super sketchy and not welcoming territory. Okay.
Really fitting is as we first notice the blinking lead lights, my like text goes off.
Yeah. Lachlan's like, my bad.
So
We
yeah,
are fine, comrades.
We see the ship like land, and that's where we'll end.
Okay.
Wow. That was quite a second episode. Holy crap.
We have way too much fun. Oh my gosh.
Y'all make my job so much easier. I just get to
This
sit
is
here and listen to y'all laugh.
That was the best and most entertaining conversation I've ever had with another player about something so random. Oh,
It worked out perfect to be able to set up a little bit of my backstory. I was like, yes, you could not have asked a better question.
It's absolutely beautiful. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will catch y'all in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Go watch Green Cloaks in
See
the
y'all.
meantime.
Thank you for listening and watching.
Bye.
yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.